In previous videos, I showed you how to create an account in Breeze and how to view and update your profile information. In this video, I'm going to show you how to view all of your contributions and pledge payments that you've given to the church and even print out your own contribution statements. So let's get started. Hi, I'm John Haddad from St. John of Damascus Church, and I'm so glad you could join me today. So, by this stage, I assume you've already created an account in Breeze. If not, please view our video on creating your Breeze account. The link will be in the description below. So, let's learn how to view your contributions and pledge payments. So our first step will be to log into the Breeze system. You can log in two different ways. First, by entering stjohnd.breezechms.com into your web browser, or you can go to St. John's homepage at stjohnd.org, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and click on the member login link. Either way, you'll be presented with the login screen. So let's log in to our fictitious parishioner, William Zoro. To view your contributions and pledges, you will go to the My Profile link at the top of the page. Immediately, you will be presented with a screen that shows your profile details. We discussed this screen in a previous video. To view your contributions and pledges, you will click on the Giving tab along the left. So let's explore this page. At the top of the page is your name and basic contact information with an optional picture if you set one up. Below that, you will see two tabs, Giving and Pledges. Let's first start with the Pledges tab by clicking on Pledges. This page will show you all of the pledges you have made to the church. Keep in mind that data was converted from the old system starting at the end of 2020. So you may only see one or two pledges listed as of the making of this video. On this screen, you will see the pledge year, the total amount of your pledge, how much has been paid towards the pledge, and how much is remaining, along with a graphical representation of your pledge contributions paid. If for some reason you don't see these columns, you can adjust which columns are displayed by clicking on the Columns button and selecting the fields that you want or don't want to be displayed. You may also download all of this information as an Excel spreadsheet. Keep in mind, you will only see pledge information if you submitted a pledge for that year. Typically, the Stewardship Committee, towards the end of the year, requests that each parishioner submit a pledge for the following year, either online or via the pledge mailing that all parishioners receive in the mail. We ask that all parishioners complete the pledge form when they receive the mailing towards the end of the year. If you didn't submit a pledge form, you will still see any contributions that were made towards the Stewardship Fund in the Giving section, but it just won't show up in the Pledge section. Now, let's look at the Giving section by clicking on the Giving button. There are three main areas for you to select and view your contributions: who you are showing the contributions for, You can look at the contributions for the entire family or just for yourself. We are going to select William Zorro. You can enter the start date of the contributions. Keep in mind, all contributions from the old system were converted over starting from October 1st, 2020. So that's the earliest date that you can select. We are going to select that date by clicking in the box and going to October 1st, 2020. The end date for the contributions will show the current date. You can leave this as is or enter the date you want for the time frame of the contributions. I'm going to leave it as is. Now all of the contributions within that time frame will be displayed. Okay, so let's look at what's on this page. The date shows the date of the transaction. If paying by credit card, it will be the actual date of the transaction. If paying by cash or check, it'll be the date that the church office received and entered the transaction. The next column is the name. When you're looking at it from the family view, it'll show you the names of the individuals who gave the donation. We'll see this in a second. Next, you will see the fund that you contributed to. And lastly is the method of the payment and the amount of the contribution. You can adjust which fields you see by clicking on the columns button and checking or unchecking the various boxes. For example, if you gave a donation online with a credit card, you may have put a note in for what the donation was for. So we would check the note box, and now the note will appear in your list. Scrolling down, you will see a totals overview showing you the total number of contributions and the total amount for the contributions. Below that, you will also see a funds overview, which will give you a summary of the contributions you gave for each of the church funds. And lastly, you will see a methods overview showing you the method of the contribution, such as credit card, check, or cash. As I mentioned earlier, you can look at the giving data for your entire family. To do this, you just go to the Show For column and select the family, in this case, the Zorro family. Now you will see all of the contributions given by everyone in your family unit. Remember from previous videos that a family unit is all members who are living at the same address and listed under your family. You can see an example of the note that was put in for two of the contributions from Lauren Zorro. If you want to download all of these transactions to an Excel spreadsheet, simply click the Download as Excel button. You can easily print this page by pressing Control P on a PC or Command P on a Mac. Or even better, you can even print out your own pledge and contribution statement. Let's first go back to William Zorro's contributions. Now I want to print a statement for William Zorro. To print the contribution statement, I click the down arrow next to the Download as Excel button and select Print Statement. I can choose to print the statement for the selected person, but if I wanted to print the statement for the entire family, I would click on the Group by Family checkbox. I can then choose whether to include children on the statement if they've given, or not include children. Once I am done and I'm happy with what I'm selecting, I'm actually going to unselect the Group by Family. I can now click the Print Statement button. And now the statement for William will be shown to be printed. So there you have it. What we've shown you is how to view your pledge records and contributions towards your pledges, and how to view your contributions given by you and your family members, and lastly, how to print out your contribution statements. We will discuss other features in upcoming videos. Please watch those videos in more detail to learn about each feature. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please email us at breeze-admin@stjohnd.org. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.